What you just heard was the Ballade from the third violin solo sonata by Eugène Ysaye, one of the great Belgian composers and violinists. Ysaye wrote a set of 6 solo sonatas, and many people consider them as like the New Testament of the solo violin literature, like Johann Sebastian Bach wrote 6 set of partitas and solo sonatas. They are kind of like the Old Testament, if you will. This sonata particularly has a title. It's called Ballade, and Ballade is definitely means a story without a storyline. So it's kind of like audience would listen to the music and then experience themselves based on the sonority and the sound of the music, and then they can picture a storyline for themselves. So it's a very creative process for the listener as well as for the performers, actually. This is a piece that I've played many, many years now, and it's a piece that's very dear to my heart. And not only the virtuosity, but also the dramatic lines between different sections, and then also how Ysaye was able to capture the essence of the violin through different extension techniques and wonderful colors from all around 4 strings instruments. So it's a kind of a gem for violinists to get to play this wonderful solo sonatas. So I'm very happy to be able to record this piece for all of you. I've been very fortunate to be using a wonderful old Italian violin made in 1742 by Giuseppe Guarneri del Gesù, and this violin was on loan to me from the Stradivari Society of Chicago. This violin bears a nickname called the ex-Wieniawski because the great Polish violinist Henryk Wieniawski played on this violin for much of his career, and it's kind of fascinating to think that Wieniawski composed, the 2 great violin concertos, as well as the many, many wonderful solo pieces and concert pieces for the violin with this particular violin sound in mind. So it's a wonderful pleasure for me to be able to use this violin, for many, many concert stages, and it's been 6 or 7 years that I've had the pleasure of carrying this great treasure with me around the world.